MetaTrader4 winning strategy. This strategy is meant for MetaTrader4 and not MetaTrader5. You cannot use this on derived platform. This is strictly meant for MT4 and not MT5. Make sure you trade on regulated forex brokers. We have a lot of scammer outside there. Make sure you check every forex broker you want to register with before you go ahead to register with them. You can easily check them out by typing their names and put scam or scammer in front of the name in Google search bar. Then you will have a lot of useful information concerning any particular forex broker you want to check out. And after you've checked them out, to make sure you register with them and open a demo account. Make sure you practice on demo account any strategy you have, either paid forex strategy or free forex strategy, paid forex indicator or free forex indicator, paid forex signals or free forex signal. Make sure you check them out on your demo account. It is important that you do that so that you'll be able to check their spread, because spread differs from brokers to brokers and peers to peers, so that this will not affect your take profit or stop loss. Make sure you put the spread into consideration when you want to enter your take profit or stop loss, so that this will not have negative effect on you. Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading Strategy. If today is the first time of coming across my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you subscribe and do give me a thumb up. This particular strategy can be used on any forex pairs you want to trade, either on the Euro USD, Great Britain Pounds, Great Britain Pounds Japanese Yen, Great Britain Pounds USD, many forex pair you want to trade. This can be used on indices like a NASDAQ, US 30, US 100, UK 100, as many indices you have on your MT4. And you can trade cryptocurrency with this particular forex trading strategy, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doji, Memecoin, and every other crypto pairs like BTC USD, like BTC Euro, as many crypto pairs you have on your MT4. And you can trade stocks with this particular strategy, like Amazon stock, Facebook stock, Google stocks, Tesla stocks, as many stocks as you have on your MT4. Just make sure you check them out. I've combined few forex indicators together to come up with this particular winning strategy. It is easy to use, and all the indicators on my chart here does not repaint. Just make sure you allow the candle to close and you will be fine. Now, the number one thing I look out for are this boss indicator, this dot rather, this ball indicator. This is pitted indicator with different setting. This yellow ball and the red and white ball. These are pitted indicator with different setting, and I have a moving average here. I have support and resistance indicator and TDI indicator in the indicator window. Now, how do I use all these indicators combined together on a regulated forex broker? It is simple. What I look out for is this support and resistance zone. Once I have this particular zone, I look out for my indicator, the ball. This indicator here, this is faster and the yellow ball is slower, so it depends on you which one you want to use, and you can use the two together. Both does not repaint. And at this particular point, I have this support or resistance point indicator here. This is a resistance zone, and followed by this red dot, this smaller dot, and the candle must close below the moving average. This is my moving average. Then the candle must close below it before I take any trade, and it did close here. And after you've checked that, then you can look out for TDI. The two line must be below the yellow line for a sell. And at this particular point we have all the indicators even in agreement, followed by the arrow. The arrow does not repaint also, so we have all the indicators in agreement. And if you want to wait for the big dot to appear before you take your trade, then you are going to take your trade at this particular point where we have all the indicators in agreement and it did deliver. Your stop loss is going to be few pips above the previous high while you ride the trend, or you put your take profit at the next support or resistance zone, all depends. So you can use a risk to reward ratio, like 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, or 1 to 3, all depends on you. This is a sell setup for Euro Australia dollar on the regulated forex brokers with a minimal spread. And for a buy signal, let's check it out. At this particular point, I have my arrow here and the yellow dot or ball at this support zone. And when you look at TDI, the two lines are above the yellow line, so this is another valid buy signal, and your stop loss will just be few pips below the previous low while you ride the trend and you make your cool cash trading with this particular strategy. As I said, this does not repaint and it works well on a regulated forex brokers on MT4. Now let's check other pairs out. Here is it on the US 30. This is indices, and here is it on US 30. At this particular point we have all our indicators in agreement and this did deliver. Here is another signal generated for a buy and it did deliver. The methodology is just remain the same, and here is another point where to place trade. It broke above this resistant point. We have the dot here and the TDI did support. Here we have a set signal generated here. TDI was in support also. So this is how to trade this particular strategy. It is simple and anyone can trade it. Here is it also on the US card on 15-minute time frame. We have all our indicators in agreement here. TDI is below the two lines below the yellow line for a sell, and this was a correct signal. At this point we have all the indicators in agreement. They were all in agreement at this particular support zone, and TDI was above the the two line, white and red, was above the yellow line for a buy, and we did have a great run. So this is how to use this particular strategy. As I said, it can be used on any pairs as I've shown you already. Now let me show you all the indicators I used for this particular strategy and their values. Make sure you follow me closely. I did include my template in the video description. Make sure you download it. Here this the first MA that I use is 13, and the shift is 0. MA method is simple and apply to close, so I use blue. And the PTL indicator I used, the first setting was this 7 and fast let is 3. Then I use colored red and white, the smaller dots we have on the chart here. And the second PTI, the big ball, I use yellow and gold, and my slow length is 18 and the fast length remain 3. Then I have this multi-MA indicator, and these are the values, but the color I did remove the other MA. I did remove the other MA since I do not I need it. I only need 5 and 13, and I only need the arrows, not even the lines. Then the symbol changer and ignition indicator, this red and white candle. Then the support and resistance indicators, these are the value. Just make sure you use my template. I cannot go over the value one by one to save time. Just use my template. Then the TD high, and these are the values for TD high. When you use my template, you have the same setting and the same chart like mine. If you are here to subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. It is important that you trade on regulated forex brokers. And before you go live, make sure you check Forex Factory to see if there's any news that might likely affect your trade. And if there's any news concerning any pair you want to trade, make sure you stay away from that particular pair. It's 30 minutes before the news and 30 minutes after. Better still, you can stay away completely from that particular pairs, since you have other forex pairs to trade from. As I said earlier, make sure you trade on regulated forex brokers. Do not waste your time, your effort and money on any forex platform that is not regulated, so that your trade will not be manipulated. Make sure you trade on regulated forex brokers. In my video description, I did drop some links to some of these regulated forex brokers. Make sure you check them out and register with any of the brokers you like. And after you've done that, practice your strategy on demo account before you go live. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader Joe, and bye for now.